Hey all, and welcome back for another HellfireComms Patreon Quick Look. Today we're checking out Wario Land the Shake Dimension for the Nintendo Wii, by way of the Nintendo Wii U. Ain't it grand like that?
Or, as it's called in, I think, pretty much everywhere else, Wario Land Shake It.
I prefer the Shake Dimension, because you literally go to another dimension, but I digress. This was commissioned by Robert Hollander, and another game I've never played, but I've known about for years and years and years.
So, I've never wanted a Wario anime, but now I really, really want a Wario anime.
Oh, yeah.
The art style for this, it reminds me a bit of Tomba in its kind of, anime style.
Yeah.
But, it's such a neat idea, and, it's never been done again. You know, so I think this is such an interesting experiment on Nintendo's half, for sure.
What a perfect treasure item for Wario to try and, get. Something that just spills out coins en masse.
Now, the only problem with that is, by the way, the economy works, those things are actually worthless.
Yeah, they're, less than a piece of copper at this point.
Look at this obscure waifu.
Yeah, I could have sworn it was playing Saria's jingle for a second, though.
You're not wrong. Looks a little Saria-esque.
Alright, so, I guess we have our, captives that we need to rescue now. Fly, thing from the moment. You must find Wario.
Yeah, it's let's get a hero. Who are we gonna get? Oh, you know that guy who actually isn't really a good guy.
It's you, Mario! I found you at last. This is Captain Syrup, by the way.
Yeah, she was in previous Wario Land games, and a lot of people are always like, she should be in Smash Brothers as the rival to Wario, and I think everyone's like, she's not that big of a character.
Not really. I feel the same way about Shantae, but that's just me.
No, for sure. I do like how that's his car from Mario Kart Double Dash.
Hell yes. Double Dash was so fucking good. I'm gonna cry. Better excuses to go on an adventure have been found, but this'll do for now.
This game gave so much more character to Wario, and it's kind of astonishing how the difference between all the Mario characters for how much characterization they get, it's weird.
Well, I mean, there is Luigi, who now has 3 games to himself.
That's true, yeah.
You gotta save her, we'll pay you. Finally. Oh, Jesus. Wario, take things seriously, please.
It's also really weird going from this era where, he doesn't talk to, now we have WarioWare Gold, where Wario is speaking full sentences.
Yeah, all the characters in the cutscenes have full English dialogue and whatnot, and it's great.
Except for Wario, he just does his, whans.
Yeah, we totally have treasure. Actually, that seems like a lie, but it's actually true.
I still, one of my favorite, this is, might seem random at first, but it wraps around. One of my favorite things about My Hero Academia is how, Momo, her power to create stuff, she's like, yeah, I can create stuff, but I also don't want to throw the economy out of balance, so I gotta be careful about what I create.
Yeah.
If I create too much money, I'll cause a financial collapse, and I'm like, oh, yeah, right?
Iris out on the ass. It can't be done any other way. Look at these.
I love this animation. It's so good.
The luscious hand-drawn graphics. And where this game succeeds that I feel some hand-drawn games don't, is that the backgrounds are hand-drawn as well. So you have very big levels of cohesion.
So this game, Wario alone has 2,000 individual frames of animation.
Jeez.
And all the character designs, as well as the major motions of the characters, like the keyframes, and the opening and ending movies, were done by Studio or Production IG.
Huh.
Who mostly known for, let me pull up what they've done that is their big things. The Blaze Blue games for some of the art on it. Fooly Cooly with Gynax. They're a really big anime company.
Okay.
They did the anime cutscenes for Persona 5. They did the Sakura Wars cutscenes. They did Tekken 3 cutscenes. They did the Tales of Games cutscenes. So yeah, they are big anime company. They worked with Cowboy Bebop. They worked with, you know, all the big anime. So yeah, like they really got a good company to help them with this.
Let's talk about the people who made the game now, Goodfield. Aren't they the Yoshi people nowadays?
I think so, yes. I'll give a look here. Not to be confused with Goodfeel Inc., which was in another game that we looked at. This is now Goodfeel Limited, who have worked on, before this, mostly just DS sort of like word games. This was their first real game that they worked on the Wii here. And then after this, they did Kirby's Epic Yarn.
Yep.
They helped out with Wii Play. They did some of these Street Pass games on the 3DS. They did the Giant Battles for Mario and Luigi Dream Team. They did Woolly World. They did Street Pass Slot Racing and Trader, which are really good games. And then they are working on Yoshi's Crafted World. Yes.
That looks really, really nice, honestly. I hope someone commissions that for a quick look.
Yeah, so, you know, it is a... When we're talking about, you know, companies with names that fit, like, yeah, no, their games, just by how they look... Yeah, they have a good feel.
Well, maybe they should be called Good Game Feel, and then, like, Aaron will pick it up and say, oh, I like this game, huh?
No, but then it'll just need, like, one tutorial that's not read out loud for him, and it'll be confused.
Yeah, motion controls!
I'm gonna be real. I actually love Shake on the Wii Remote. I actually love it. I love Waggle.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, like, I love fucking, how do I aim this? There we go.
Yeah, you tilt the thing. It really uses like the controls, the unique Wii controls for its benefits.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there we go. Well, I say, yeah, I love motion controls on the Wii. Like, I love doing the spin in Galaxy. I love all the stuff in Twilight Princess. It's great.
Yeah, well, when it's done good, it's really good. But yeah, when it's done bad, like, yeah, it will detriment the game. But like, for the most part, I think I like it a lot.
There we go. Very nice.
You got little achievos there. Interestingly, we get to see here a trend that was done with a lot of Wii games, which is they are actually made for... oh, nice. They're actually made for 4x3, and then they would add little sidebars. Mario Party 7, I think, did it? That was... No, 8 was on the Wii. So yeah, Mario Party 8 was another game that's like, it is a 4x3 game with sidebars, which, you know what, fair enough. I'd rather it be like that than them stretch out the graphics, because boy, I hate when 4x3 is stretched out.
I mean, you can do a lot of, like, good things with those sidebars. It's not just... You don't have to have the black void of nothingness. Be creative with it.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so far, it controls really well, I feel.
Let's see if I can find any more crazy info about this game. There's 5 continents in this game with 5 levels each, 4 normal levels, and a boss. Additionally, secret levels can be unlocked, so, you know, the basic Kirby formula nowadays.
Yeah. Don't have to get that thing just yet. It's fine, we're not going for a 100% run here.
Oh, this is interesting. So the main theme music for this game actually debuted months before, because it is Wario's victory theme in Smash.
Interesting.
So this game came out after Smash, but they had his theme in as his victory theme.
Oh, intruder alert? There we go.
Oh, so yeah, this is like the escape sequence from the other Wario games. And I'm gonna be honest, I actually don't super love the Wario Land games, but this one, I think it's because the style of it is a lot more, I don't know, like, it has in my eyes, a better style. Like, the Wario Land games on Game Boy have a weird style to it.
Yeah, it's sort of gritty, a little bit, I think.
Yeah, like, some of the bosses in those games are genuinely horrible to look at, so I definitely like this one quite a bit more. Oh, and there's secret missions you gotta get. That's what those things at the side were, okay.
That's cool. I'm not even for 100% here. If it becomes a full LP, we could always go back, but...
Actually, now that I think about it, this is quite similar to, Kirby's Epic Yarn with, like, how the missions work.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good structure. God, that animation is the best.
Let's look at the treasure list. What we got here? thick sweet syrup made by Murphles with love and a zesty blend of elven herbs.
Wait, was that Elvin or 11?
Yep, sorry.
I was gonna say, because that's a KFC reference. 11 herbs and spices. Gotta get that Colonel's secret formula.
Alright, where are we going now? The sweet stuff? Sure, why not? Yeah. Music's good so far, graphics goes without saying. Controls, superb. You got like the shoulder dash and everything. That even made it into Smash Ultimate, finally.
Well, it was in Project M, and then it was eventually, yeah, they're like, yeah, we should probably put that in.
Ah, I see. So this is like how they break things up. You have to buy the map to each area.
Oh, interesting.
There we go. Thankfully we can skip that. We'd have to look at the gorgeous animation each time. Puh, makes me sick.
I absolutely, like, if there's any, like, when we're talking about game art styles that, like, never will look bad, like, this is one that, like, we can be 50 years in the future where video games look like real life, and this will still look good.
Well, I mean, that's the benefit of having a unique art style. Sure, like, the resolution isn't the best, you know, it's still on the Wii at the end of the day, and yeah, there's jaggies here and there, but it will stay endearing for a long time.
It's definitely when I talk to people about, you know, how a game looks, I'm like, yeah, get an art style. Because I had a friend...
Get an art style, you fuck!
Well, no, because I had a friend who said, a game having an art style is just an excuse for them to not work on the graphics to make them look good.
Huh?
Yeah, he said, video games having an art style is just like, oh, they don't want to put the effort in to make it look realistic. And I'm like, what are you talking about?
Dude... Oh, I see. I probably should have thrown that up there. Here we go. I only need one of you.
These little dudes remind me a lot of like the Kirby 64 not Waddle Dee enemies. I think you have to use your fist slam.
Oh jeez. There we go. Booyah, stone coin, worth nothing.
You know what? It's worth nothing, but it looks cool.
Oh, that is actually kind of cathartic, I like that.
I love any game where it's like the currency is just, you get a whole bunch of it and they all fly into your body, like the Lego games have that, and there's other ones that have it. It's like, it just feels good.
Mm-hmm.
Ratchet and Clank, too, with all the bolts and stuff.
I've always wanted to do, like, a playthrough of Lego Star Wars. Is the first one, like, on Xbox? Because I could probably, like, have that recorded and whatnot.
I have no idea. Honestly, the only Lego game I played through was Lego Indiana Jones on the Wii.
I see.
And that one was actually pretty good. The only problem was it was on the Wii, and so, oh boy, a lot of waggle in that one.
Oh yes.
Very tired arms.
So what experience do you have with Wario as a character, mate? Let's talk about that just while I go through the motions here.
Yeah, for sure. So actually, Wario was like one of the characters who... I would like, the Wario Land games 3 and 4 specifically were those games that every single one of my friends had. Like, I'm talking every friend, but I never did. Okay. So whenever I'd go to a friend's house and I'd see their game collection, Wario Land 3 and 4 was always there. And so I know about it only through seeing my friends play it, and as such, like, I never super got into it. But I do really appreciate, like, it taking the Mario formula and just being weird about it. Now, I did play Mario Land too, so I remember beating Wario on that. That was crazy back as a kid. That final boss was actually quite difficult.
Yeah, 6 golden coins doesn't fuck around, man.
That game is awesome. What a good game for him to debut in.
I would love for them to make a new Land game, but I don't think it's going to happen now. And no 3D Land doesn't count, it's just a name.
Yeah, no, for sure. No, the land is really cool. Oh, hey, it's Shakomon from Digimon.
Well, you're not wrong, but it is also an actual thing.
I know, but it's also Shakomon from Digimon.
I appreciate your forthrightness to be a fucking pleb.
Those guys are also in Okami. That's yeah. So yeah, they're everywhere. Those terracotta sort of dudes. Wow, you just killed that dude super hard.
Hey, you know how the fuck I get down, mate. I love this little remix of what I would assume is a staple in the Wario Land franchise.
possibly. Wario Land is definitely one. So I had a while where I would do music for game series that I want in Smash. So I'd pick a song that I want to be in Smash from game series, and whenever I get to Wario, I would just skip it because for me, I don't know any iconic Wario songs, so it was never one that I thought of, for the music. But I know some people really like it.
Oh, here we go. Now we got to escape.
So there was a news article that I read about, well, not a news article, but a game article about how Wario Land 4 is the greatest designed video game of all time. And it was like a game developer who was talking about how Wario Land 4 does this stuff with its character that and the structure of the game that's perfect game design. And it was like a book almost on how it's the best game design. And I'm like, that's oddly specific of a game choice, but you know what? Sure, yeah.
Well, I mean, if you have to design a level that you can go through and back seamlessly, then yeah, that is the mark of a well-designed game, I think.
Well, it even goes into how they introduce gimmicks to you, and then how the gimmicks are remixed later, and even the idea of enemies being not necessarily, they don't kill you, but they affect you, and so you don't want to kill every enemy. So it was an interesting article that I definitely think, hey, if you're interested in Wario, give that a read.
Yeah, good stuff. Yeah. Whoopsie Desert, uh-oh.
Don't make Whoopsie, that's bad. Or wait, no, is Whoopsie the good one?
I'm not sure. No, Whoopi is the good one.
That's the good one, yeah.
Whoopi Goldberg, man. Of course she's the good one.
Wait, is that what her name...
No, Tanner.
Okay, I was like, that would change my view of the world.
Did that thing in the background shake? Yeah, it did. That's amazing.
That's really good. Oh my god, I just remembered. When I might even be up still. When this game was being advertised, Nintendo commissioned a YouTube video for this game, but it was a special video that whenever Wario would shake the screen, elements of the YouTube UI would shake and fall.
I remember that, yeah.
It was a really cool, gimmicky sort of thing. I think it might still be up, because I remember seeing it years later again and being like, oh, it's still cool. And, he would slam his fist and, the title will fall, and every time he'd do a butt drop, the comments would fall one by one. It was a super cool promotional thing. It was really cool.
Wonder how I get into that. There you go. Wow, get fucked. Secrets.
According to the design director, so Wario has 2,000 frames, but the enemies have 6,000 frames, including for ones that are not in the full game.
Jeez.
The standard theme for the level's Glittertown Neon City is a remix of the Green Horn Ruins theme from Wario World, the GameCube one.
Aw. Helldragon, he has a weird fascination with that game. I don't really see the appeal myself.
That was another one that I had a friend who had, and I always thought it was, again, just a weird sort of game, and Wario has just strange games.
Yeah. I mean, if you get to that where it's oh, I need that, actually. Some series just defy sort of genre explanation, and maybe that's why I've always just been more into Mario and Luigi than Wario. If you want more quirkiness, go for the Wario Land or Ware games.
Yeah, well, this is the last console Wario game for not being a WarioWare game. But then you have, I think there's one more after this, which was Master of Disguise on the DS. Mm-hmm. Which I know nothing about.
Oh yeah. Do you ever play Game & Wario, just while we're on the subject?
Game & no, because I I got my Wii U late, so that was kind of the one that you pick up on day one. So I never picked that one up.
Okay, neat.
I did play a lot of WarioWare DIY though. Oh my god, that game is so good.
Was there a point to that?
Maybe it'll be after you need to do the after you're running back. Maybe it'll affect it.
Okay. Never mind. We're all good.
WarioWare DIY was the one that I put a lot of hours into because I was the one who get to make your own mini games.
Oh, sweet!
And you could even share them online. And so every day I was going online and downloading like these because it's weird because it's a DS game, so you can't really do importing sprites and stuff. But people would like hand draw the sprites of like Super Mario RPG characters and like make their own full like mini games based on like these other games, and it was really cool.
Yeah.
There was like some built-in like and then Nintendo would host their own like, oh, if you do good enough, you'll get you'll be an officially like licensed one to go into like to share to everyone. And like there's like some Shantae ones that were official that were put out. So like it was really cool seeing kind of, you know, Shantae in a full Nintendo game.
Boom. Come on, Tom, you can do it. You're a big video game boy. Come on. Okay, I was worried I'd angled that wrong. My angle. Oh!
That's good. I kind of wish he'd pick it up for a second, though. Just for a second to hold it up, not just disappear.
Well, finding jewels and whatnot is one of the reasons I loved Luigi's Mansion so much. So I'm really,
oh yeah,
I'm really glad there's like they're going back to a more mansion sort of like layout for free, where you're just in a big hotel.
Yeah, I really hope that they have the whole like the sound when you pick up the stuff. You know, the do 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 do. That is such a good sound. I actually did not even touch. Oh, I would run to get that. I did not even touch the. Was there maybe a boost pad on the other side that you missed?
Possibly, but we're doing it the long way now.
Luigi's Mansion 2, I never even touched it, so...
Yeah, that strikes me as something that was like, you had to get there before it covered up a thing, you know?
Yeah, probably one of the treasures there.
Can I actually go back to a checkpoint? Give up, retry. Retry the stage.
Let's hope that's not from the beginning.
We'll see. If it is, it is. No, it's cool.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so I would break that before you shake it. Oh, well, I guess it's too late now.
I'm going as fast as I can. You were right, Tanner. You were absolutely right. Get in.
Look at me. I'm a game designer.
Here we go. I might have already ballsed it up. No, I just made it. Fuck yeah.
Oh, it was kind of like this, where it's like, if you play perfectly in a Wario Land stage, you are able to do the sprint like this back through the entire stage. Like, you will not have to platform, period. Like, you can slide through there by pressing down, and that would take you out, you know? Also, wow, green Mario pipe.
Yeah, well, why not? Oh, just a shortcut back to the beginning. Cool.
You did it. Oh, well, you just got that Chivo.
Nice.
It was beat it before 150, you're at 151.
Oh, yes. I got no treasure there, but then again, I would be insulted if treasure was easy to find in, like, an ancient Egyptian setting.
This definitely seems like one of these games where it's like, there will be super secret treasures. Because, like, for the secret map, you had to, like, ground pound on one of the areas. So it's like, I'm not a super huge fan of treasure that's like, oh yeah, you just gotta know where it is and ground pound there. It's like, show me a hint at least.
Oh yeah. Disturbing Tomb. This one will definitely be tough. I'm a man-child. I can do this.
Well.
Then again, I think I clicked on give up instead of retry. Oopsie-doo.
Yeah, you did. I thought that was on purpose. That's fine.
Well, might just cut that out. We had fun times in there, but suffice it to say, shit was whack, and you don't need to see me failing at cannons forever and ever.
Yeah, that was definitely a level that was built for late end game and not the beginning.
Maybe I'll do it like before we go to the boss. You know, just mix things up a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, sweet.
Ooh, wow, that animation.
It's fluid, it's saucy, it's everything you need in a video game.
You know what, I love when, like, you're looking at platforms in a game and there's just fossils coming out of them, because, I mean, that's absolutely not how real life works, but I like it. It's cute.
Sometimes you have to sacrifice realism for funism.
Yeah, I can't believe this game about a large Italian man, you know, going fighting pirate fish walking things. Not real at all.
No. In fact, you'll find it's the opposite most of the time. Whee! What's over here? Love a bit of exploration in my 2D platformers.
I do love the now when you look at like the characters now, the difference between Mario and Wario for like their clothing is kind of crazy. Like, yeah, they're both wearing the overalls, but then you look in like modern renders and stuff, and it's like, no, Wario is not actually wearing real overalls. He's wearing like weird plastic ones. Like Mario and Luigi, yeah, no, they're wearing normal like jean overalls, but like Wario and Waluigi, they're weirdos wearing like plastic.
And Waluigi's hat is like, I don't know, it's like some kind of weird cheap felt, I believe.
Yeah, it's such a really amazing attention to detail that you wouldn't even get from like a big major game, you know? It's like, but it's like, no, Mario has it.
Oh, great jazzy music here.
I think one of the songs from this, like not just the end theme or his victory theme, I think one of these was put into Smash Bros. And it was really good.
Okay.
I always love when Smash Bros. Takes from stuff that that's coming out later and they just throw it in early. It's like, yeah, we have the music done, so we'll just throw it in.
Yeah, might as well. It's good advertising. It's when like they put trophies in for upcoming games.
Yeah, man, that was crazy when, like, as a kid, you'd see stuff for, Animal Crossing, like, way before it was gonna come out in the West, and it just said future release, because they didn't even know if they were gonna call it the original title or not. Like, I love that.
And then there was that one time they had, like, characters from the Pokemon anime as trophies.
Well, they kind of kept doing that. Like, they did that in Melee with Misty and Professor Oak being right from the anime, but then, like, in Smash 3DS, you read the Pokemon trainer description, and it talks about, like... It talks about, what do Ash, Iris, Misty, and, like, it mentions, like, characters from the anime. It's like, what do they all have in common? They're all Pokemon trainers. Like, wow, Ash is officially mentioned in this game.
Yep. There we go.
Still waiting on the Ash Greninja costume, though. He's gotta get it. It's so cool.
Keep waiting, man. You'll probably be waiting a while.
You know what? I have time. I have time, Sakurai.
But do you? That's amazing. I love that. It doesn't, like, hurt you or anything. Well, apart from emotionally. But, just the visual is funny.
Well, even just thinking from, like, a game design standpoint, like, if that hurt you, what would the player gain from that? Like, not the knowledge of not to hit this. It would just be an annoying hit, right? Having it be like that is just, it's an inconsequential thing. It's better.
Okay. Gotta get a bit of a run up here.
Oh, right, yeah, so this is another thing that Wario has, where it's like, yeah, his butt drop at higher altitudes can break harder metals. Because you gotta reach Terminal 7 with Waluigi there. Or Wario.
There you go. They're the same fucking character.
Yeah, just... it's... I wouldn't even be surprised if we later on get like a Wario sort of, you know, based game, and it comes out where it's like, yeah, no, Waluigi is just his clone that failed.
Wow.
Like, just, yeah, he came out super wrong.
Okay, down, you say?
Oh, right there in the waterfall.
Oh, yeah.
There's always a secret behind the waterfall, every single time.
And if there isn't, you can just go straight to hell.
Yeah, if you're a game designer and you don't put a secret behind the waterfall, you are actually, like, committing a war crime.
It is true. We don't make the rules, we just enforce them. There you go. Okay, just gonna get rid of these just ahead of time.
The checkpoints remind me of the ones from, Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door.
Yeah, a little bit. Actually, no, they're the upgrade things.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of, yeah.
I go this way, I guess. Boosh. Shabloom. Shablamzo. Yeah. I can see why the shoulder barge isn't infinite, but it would have been nice if it was.
That might be an upgrade or something, because I remember there being something about an infinite shoulder charge. Maybe it's one of those, like, speedrunning techniques where it's like, oh, you gotta press the button, like, right as soon as it ends and you can have an unlimited charge or something.
Yeah, I saw treasure back there, but we're on the home stretch now, so there's no point in going back to get it.
I do have to wonder when they're doing these Wario animations, because having watched a lot of the Skullgirls, they did development streams of their hand-drawn animations, and it's like, yeah, they're drawing it by hand, but they actually use a lot of the time a 3D model to just show you, like, okay, we need this to be like this size, right? So I do have to wonder, like, when they're working with Wario here, did they use the 3D model or did they not? Like, I always find that interesting when I look at 2D art in games, now that I know that, like, oh yeah, like this thing, no, they actually just use the 3D model and angle it to make sure it stays the right size.
Okay. Tanner has all the interesting tidbits and facts. I, however, am just a pleb.
Yeah, no, hey, all it took was when I was in university there and I had nothing to do, I mean, aside from homework, but during homework, I would watch streams of game development by different indies that I kickstarted, and so you get to watch, like, they'd be drawing the frames and then they'd answer questions, and it was, like, really cool, and I love that about this world we live in now, where you can just talk to them while they make the game.
Ooh, interesting. This is adorable. Oh, right, yeah. Motion controls, of course.
Oh, why am I getting a weird flashback of something from that?
Oh no, are you talking about Sonic 4?
Not... Okay, might be Sonic 4. It might also be Colors.
Oh, that poor thing.
Yeah, it died super hard. No, you're right, Sonic 4.
Yep. The minecarts and whatnot. Remember before that was patched?
No.
Well, maybe it was just a dream that I had once upon a dream.
Well, I know they were supposed to be in the other console versions, and then ended up not being. They changed it instead. But it was in the mobile port, which I played.
Oh lordy.
Yeah, I got my Sonic 4 fix, because it was the free game of the week at Starbucks. So you go in there, you pick up a card, and then you can scan it in, and you get Sonic 4 for free. And I got that, and I'm like, oh, I guess I'll play it. And I played it, and I'm like, oof, that is... oof.
I'm Sonic 4'd out. Thank you very much. It's okay, don't worry. I know what I'm doing.
You know, though, Episode 2, I enjoyed.
I really like Episode 4, actually.
Episode 4?
No. I'm talking about Sonic 4 Episode 2. I have problems with numbers, okay? Don't judge me.
I was gonna say, like, wow, I guess they're skipping the one with Knuckles and going straight for the one that adds Shadow as a playable character.
Wow, what a fucking train wreck that whole Sonic 4 thing was.
You know what? They tried and failed.
Well, okay. Remember Pikachu in a sombrero?
I 100% remember Pikachu in a sombrero. That was something special.
Do you remember when they made that, like, level editor thing? Where it was all, like, 2D and whatnot, and then it comes out and it's, like, really ugly 3D?
What?
You don't remember this?
No.
I think if you search hard enough on a HFC, you can find stuff. Am I going the complete wrong way here?
Try standing on top of the thing while you,
oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah, that works.
I was thinking with portals. That's not. It's okay, I got it. This is nice, this is a really serene level. Don't worry, the next one will kick it up a notch.
Do you remember that Mario with a portal gun thing that was made?
No?
Yeah, someone made a fan game which was just Mario 1, but they gave him a portal gun, and it's literally just what would happen if you gave Mario a portal gun in Mario 1. And, like, the levels aren't made for that, so it's kind of useless, but it's there.
What if Pikachu get gun? What if Kirby have bugger?
I remember, well, I played a whole ROM hack of what if Kirby was in Sonic 2, and it was just, like, it was weird because he played exactly like he does in Superstar, but instead of a spin, like, the only difference is, to suck up, you have to do a spin dash. Like, it was so weird. It was such a weird sort of experience, and I love those things.
So what, do I just get the one opportunity at that then? Is this it? Has my time come?
I think you could probably do it again, because I think that's the only way?
Yeah, there we go. I'm probably not going to go the obvious secrets way. Progress way. That's what I crave.
These things are very shoddily made. If as soon as they touch the ground, they explode into a million pieces.
To be fair, it was spikes, you know? Okay. We have to go upwards anyway. Ride spikes. Every time. Works every time.
You know, at least spikes aren't an instant kill, because as someone who's played a few Mega Man games in my day, that's always my number one worry is, oh god, is this gonna, like, super murderize me?
I don't know how I feel about that, but whatever, I guess they have to induce difficulty some way.
Yeah, as if there's not enough already, but hey.
How are you feeling about Mega Man 11, mate?
I have not touched it yet. I have it in my Switch right now, but I haven't had time to touch it because, you know, Canadian Thanksgiving.
Yep, no worries. In fact, we're just, like, bashing out a few of these quick looks, and then you're going straight on to eating turkey, aren't you?
Well, getting ready for people to come and deliver the turkey to eat it.
Very nice. Oh, come on, Tom. You're better than this. You're better than Canadian Thanksgiving, sort of. No one's better than Canadian Thanksgiving, I'm sorry.
Canadian Thanksgiving is great because we get all the joys of Thanksgiving without any of the marketing.
Without any of the, you know, implications of Thanksgiving.
There's, yeah, no, it's like, there's nothing. Like, it's weird, because then we watch, because, you know, in Canada, you get American TV channels, so, like, it'll be in the middle of not Thanksgiving, and we'll get commercials for Thanksgiving, when it's like, but no, here, it's like, nah, it's fine.
Yeah, it's all good. Whee! That's adorable. I was gonna say, this level was dragging on a little bit.
Alright, give it the good shakes.
I'm doing it now! This one is Yellowtron.
I definitely, out of all the games that I think are interesting to watch speedruns of, it would definitely be, like, the Wario games are super up there. Because, like, the way these work with the final run being, if you do it perfect, it's like one perfect motion. It's really cool to watch at speedruns.
What's your favourite type of, like, GDQ run? What makes a GDQ run for you?
For me, it has to be the runner can speak while he's playing and is fun. Like, they have to have that streamer personality. I mean, it sucks to say, because not every person has that, but, like, if the person who's doing the run is able to joke about what they're doing and, you know, not fall to the prey of, you know, this has never happened to me, which is said all the time, but, like, you know, I like that a lot. There's some, like, sometimes if the runner's literally just like, I just run games silently, so then they have the couch with them, but there's some people that's like, they don't even need the couch. No.
They can do it all on their own, and God bless them.
I think you can, if you're running, you can press the other direction, and he'll do a perfect turn.
Yeah, I know. I'm just not doing it because stupidness. Yay, manly Maui. I love it.
It's Konami's favorite random thing to put in all their games.
God, ain't it just.
Man, there is a playable Moai head in Konami's Smash Bros. Clone on the Wii. I mean, the GameCube. The one with Optimus Prime and Tyson from Beyblade.
Why?
Because it's a crossover with Takara Tomy, as well as Konami and Hudson, before Hudson and Konami were just one.
Yeah. I think I played that on stream once, and of course, you know I had to main my boy Tyson.
It was, it's a bad game. It's not very good, but you know
great,
what?
No.
You know what? It's a lovely bit of its period, which I love.
Simon Belmont's in that, and it's kind of weird to see him in Smash now after playing it.
Yeah, and he's using his PS1 design with, like, the red hair and then the red, like, sash thing. I really hope that's a color, at least, in Smash, because, I mean, I definitely prefer his Smash design-wise, but I like that color of, like, the black and the red.
Okay, Roland Rowell. We'll get to you in a second. I have to complete all levels on this board first.
Alright, let's do this thing. We got this. No
Johns, Tom, no Johns.
No Johns, just Warios.
I apologise for everyone watching this who is called John. We're not dissing you or anything. It's just, it's a gamer term. You won't understand.
If your name is John and you don't know about the name, like the phrase Johns, like, that must suck. It must suck for any sort of thing where you're like, you don't know about it. What, I just saw a thing on Twitter, and it's like, all these people, like this one guy, his name was, you know, kind of topical, but he's like, man, it really sucks to be named Brett Kavanaugh right now.
Oh my god, yeah.
And then it's like, and then someone was like, and I think there was like all these people, and they're all sharing the names with people in the news, and they're like, tell me about it.
Yeah, there's Christine Ford and everything.
Yeah, it's so funny, like, all these people who just have the names of people. And of course, his Twitter is at Brett Kavanaugh, like, he got that before the other guy. So it's like, woof. You got it real bad.
Oh yeah, that was an aggressive save pointing there, by the way. Yeah, just give me the money, put it in my mouth.
Yeah, so this is taking the, fairly, you know, standard using the cannons level from before, and saying, okay, but what if it was impossible?
Yeah, what if it was your mum, but she was a demon?
What if your Wario ran on batteries?
What if he went on Twitter, but the blue checkmark indicated who was going to die next?
Oh no.
Ooh. Me likey gold. Oh, you can move with it. Interesting.
If Wario in Smash, like, his, up throw or something should be just the shake. It really should be.
Yeah, wouldn't be too bad.
I mean, we'll never get Marina from Mischief Makers in Smash, so we gotta get Shake Shake in there somewhere.
I always liked that, but I never played it.
Oh, me neither. But I love it. I love it, and I've never played it, but just because the character designs and everything is so gloriously, like, 90s, it's so good.
Oh. Pugas. Gets you every time. Can I pick this thing up? Yes, I can. And I'll throw it at you. That did fuck all.
I think you actually missed.
Wow. No Johns, Tom.
Like, because it just has the little corner there, which got it.
Oh, yeah.
My favorite thing about video games just not being realistic at all is, you know, quicksand in real life you can't actually sink in?
Yeah. What, does it just suck you under?
No, quicksand in real life, humans are more buoyant than it, because it is literally sand and water mixed together. So when you stand on it, what happens is the like, sand particles go together. So if you were to step in quicksand, it would just, like, compact the sand together, and you would just stand in on it.
Okay. When we tried before, I made a complete pig's ear of this, so I'm going to take my time now. Let's see if we can get it first try. There we go. Come on, Tom. You can do it. No Johns. No Johns. Together, we are all beautiful boys and girls. Whatever takes you fancy, really.
Okay, you got this now, so yeah, now you're in the clear as long as you don't shoot the wrong direction there. As long as you don't shoot completely backwards.
Oh no, I'm going completely in reverse.
And I like how for this stage they gave you the black elf dude, because it's like, yeah, this is the tough stage, so we're gonna give you the dark Jinjo.
Yeah.
Remember the Jinjonator in Banjo-Kazooie? That was a weird pull to just have at the end.
It really was, yeah. Kind of fucked myself over there, but it's fine.
No, it's fine, you're still running, so this is actually kind of... Aw, with that dude, no.
I should have more than enough time now.
Well, we said that last time, let's make sure.
Yeah, well. Get out of the way!
Boy, those mummies are very large. I always find Japan's depictions of mummies really interesting because they're weird. They're always just, like, not anything like what they should be.
I mean, they have, like, hopping zombies and whatnot, so...
That's China.
Oh. Wow, I'm a massive racist. On top of being a terrible Wario Land player.
No, it's fine, because, like, yeah, that's a Chinese myth, but I only see them in Japanese games.
Oh, very true.
Like, I mean, heck, even Mario fought them in Mario Land.
What hasn't Mario fought at this point in time, let's be honest?
The United States?
Very true. Oh, God. That first time, that loss, I was so close. Like, 5 more seconds than I would have done it.
Man, I can't believe we beat this on our first try.
Yeah, first try, though, yeah.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. I didn't even see a single head of garlic. I do not know where that is.
Alright, let's beat the boss and wrap this shit up so we can go home. I already am home. That was fast.
According to every site that I'm on, it says that this boss's theme apparently is a ripoff of the Pirates of the Caribbean theme.
Ooh, I'm intrigued.
Yeah, let's hope.
I want
them to remix it again and make it even more bombastic for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh, hell yeah. Man, I'm so glad that Davy Jones is in. I was going to be so upset if he wasn't.
well, like, you got a Kraken boss fight, you got Davy Jones, like, when I first saw it, I'm like, okay, that's fine, but now I'm like, no, this is hype.
This boss seems pretty cool. What's he gonna do? Like, drop the ceiling on me, I guess?
Oh, maybe hit the big blue glowing points on him.
Yeah.
He hates it.
He really despises it, actually.
He's like, oh, why was I designed with these big blue cheeks that hurt?
Aw. Okay, so get up, pound his cheeks. Not like that!
Ooh, hey. You might have to maybe jump on his head and ground pound the switch there.
Ooh, good idea. Nope.
Oh, well, no, never mind. Maybe that'll be in phase 2.
Possibly. So really, the challenge here is just like, you gotta make sure that you jump before he does his thing. Oh, drills, okay. His eyes are like pointing upwards to indicate danger. Good game design.
Or he's just doing the sort of smiley face. He's like, yeah, I love drills. Gurren Lagann is my favorite anime.
Really, Tanner?
Hey man, what else do you think of when the word drills appears?
Drill dozer, maybe?
Oh, hey, whoa, that's a pull.
Yeah, the time's getting more finite. That's fine.
So, what was the Sonic boss that had the drills coming from the ceiling? Was that Mystic Cave?
That was Mystic Cave, yeah, good job.
Yeah. I played a lot of Sonic 2 when I was a kid. So that's that was at my babysitter's.
Yeah. This is a fun boss. Oh god. Here we go, phase 2 activate. Oh jeez.
Here come his options, I guess. Oh, now he has the button on his head, like I said. I predicted that. Good game design. I did it.
Okay, so... yeah, I guess we have to, like, get on this, perhaps?
Oh, I thought that was the ceiling he was holding up.
Yeah. There we go. Good boss, good boss.
Well, he's not done yet. I was gonna say, he might have one more trick up his sleeve. He's got them Iggy's Wrecking Balls.
Oh god. Did anyone besides us two play that?
I just know the name of the game. I literally don't know what it's like at all.
Alright, here we go. I used damage to get myself on top of there, like a
damage boosting, speed running techniques. We're doing it.
That was a really fun boss.
It's good design. Not very difficult for now, but like definitely like ramping up in a good way.
Well, you could still like take damage, so it's easily a good boss for a game on this like difficulty curve, and I get a sweet Raise the Roof trophy for it.
It's actually his amiibo.
Oh sure. I have to actually jump into it. I was waiting for a cutscene to happen, but no.
Yeah, I know, me too. I'm like, okay, is this gonna do it?
Area clear!
What good animation. I can't stop just being like, oh, it's so nice.
Well, I suppose we have to think of something to take away from me completely sucking dick at, like, flying through cannons.
Ooh, you can get a heart vessel. Fill it up with all the remains of your enemies.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you shake that buoy. Shake it in victory. Oh, it's an emblem. Okay.
It's a good word.
I suppose I have to open up World 2 now, so I'll do that and then we'll close up shop. Literally. I have just enough. I wasn't really collecting treasure as well as I should have been, honestly.
I do wonder if you get to a point where it's like, no, you don't have enough, you gotta go back and you know, get more money.
Well, I mean, I didn't get all the treasure and I just about got what I needed, you know?
Man, they definitely put a good amount of animation time into certain parts of her character model, I will say.
Oh yeah, like the bandana, beautifully rendered.
Yeah, wow, it's flowing like I've never seen before.
Oh Tanner, what are we gonna do with you and by proxy me?
That's how it's gonna be!
That's how it's gonna be on this bitch of a quick look, I suppose. Alright, what we got here?
Level 2, actual hell.
Yeah, no, it's just hell. It's like, oh, I wasn't really expecting that. Really? Level 2? No, it's just hell.
It's like level 2-1, the Gates of Inferno.
Yeah, Alright, so what's this area called? Wiggly Wilds. Oh, what a perfect thing to leave off on. Alright, guys.
Oh, we gotta upload this on a Wednesday for Wiggly Wednesday.
Don't forget Wigger. Oh god, I'm on a loop now. Here's everyone who's currently pledged. Thank you to the person who pledged for this, whose name escapes me because I've been flying through cannons for so long. Robert Hollander. Rob, as always, you're a babe. Thank you very much. And we'll see you next time for another HFC Patreon Quick Look. Bye-bye.
Ciao.